Good evening. My name is Kathleen Sherman. I live at 1035 Walnut Lake Road. I live directly across the street from the proposed Clear River Energy Center and the existing Algonquin gas transmission company. I've lived there for 27 years. I live there with my husband, who is a 100% disabled Vietnam veteran. I want to thank the Department of Health for providing us with your draft advisory opinion before tonight's meeting so we could have an opportunity to review it, digest it, and comment on it. I think the report is good in a lot of areas. I think the recommendations could be made somewhat stronger. I'm going to focus my comments tonight on the noise. I live with the noise every day. The noise is disruptive, already from the Algonquin Gas Company. As your report clearly identifies, the gas company well exceeds the recommended 55 dBA from the EPA. The town of Burrillville has submitted a letter to FERC, the Federal Energy Regulatory Commission, outlining some of the concerns that the town is already dealing with as it pertains to Algonquin. The thought of citing a power plant on that same location to cause more disruption, harm, environmental impact, and health impact for the residents of Burrillville is unfathomable to me. As a 100% disabled veteran, my husband's home, he's there every day, and he has to put up with that noise and the vibration from the existing power plant. Your report touches upon some of the inconsistencies, inaccuracies, and straight-out misrepresentations that Invenergy has submitted in their application. I'm here to tell you what the truth is. The truth is, there is no way, according to the experts, that they can keep their noise levels to the 43 dBA as required in the town ordinance. They also say that they will comply with whatever the EFSB says is the required noise level that they have to. But the experts have said they're a little leery about that. They're not so sure how that can happen. And yet we're told, even though your report accurately identifies that it would take extraordinary measures unknown to the industry, they found a valve. Somewhere, there's a valve out there that's going to keep the noise from their transmission, from their power plant, to a level that's acceptable. I don't know how foolish people think Burrillville residents are, but we're not. We're well educated, and we've done our research. The noise levels that will be emitting from the power plant will be disruptive. And what will happen if we just believe Invenergy with their false claims? Oh, they will pay fines. They've been clear about that. They will pay the fine to the town, and perhaps they will be fined because of the noise. But we, the residents of Burrillville, will have to live or die with the outcome. It's just too big of a risk. We cannot accept that their word. They have not been a truthful, forthcoming applicant. They have not been a truthful, forthcoming responder to data requests. They surely will not be a good neighbor. They do not care about us. Several of my neighbors and I know firsthand how we've met with Mr. Nyland, we shook his hand, and he has assured us that he would take care of us. There's another neighbor of I who have hired an attorney, participate in the process. We are considered interveners. Invenergy doesn't want to hear it from us. They could care less about us. They don't care about the residents of Burrillville. See, when we see green, we see the forest, we see the trees, we see the grass. When they see green, they see money. Your report also identifies how the nighttime noise levels are critical important of undisturbed sleep. I can tell you that since April of 2015, my husband and I have been communicating with Algonquin regarding the disruptive noise in the middle of the night. I had emails at 11, 12, 2 in the morning to Dave Preston, I believe he's the public relations officer for and an attorney for Algonquin. In addition to the Invenergy attorney that my husband and I have had to hire to represent us in front of the Energy Facility Citing Board, we have also hired an attorney who represents us at Algonquin. We're not kidding. The noise is unacceptable. The vibration is unacceptable. So this undisturbed sleep is a reality for us. We don't sleep when Algonquin is loud. My husband's disability is a result of his exposure to Agent Orange while in Vietnam. He also has had a massive heart attack, has a defibrillator, and a pacemaker. As your report indicates, noise can be a contributing factor. I ask that your recommendations with regard to the noise be made much stronger at a bare minimum. And let me be clear, I do not want to see this facility cited in Burrillville. But we don't have a choice, and neither do you. It's only your advisory opinion. But my request is that your advisory opinion be much strongly worded in that your recommendation is that you require the Energy Facility Citing Board, you require Invenergy to buy out anyone in the vicinity. And if, there seems to be a little dispute about what an abutter is, let's go with the 2.5-mile radius blast. That Invenergy, what will happen to that town should a catastrophic event happen in that area. Your report also mentions that the Clear River Energy Center noise report doesn't take into consider the LDN. Isn't that coincidental? The environmental impact statement for Algonquin does, and for those of you who don't know, the LDN is the day and nighttime noise level combined. So as a person who lives in noise sensitivity area number 1, if you're looking at the Algonquin environmental impact statement, or area M1, if it's the Clear River, directly across the street, I ask you for your support in helping those of us who live in that area. And although I'm sure you know it, the Department of Health mission statement is to protect, to prevent disease, and to protect and promote the health and safety of the people of Rhode Island. That's exactly what I ask for you. I have given you a copy of the letter that the town submitted to FERC, a copy of a letter my attorney John Bainhart sent to FERC, and a copy of a letter my husband and I sent to FERC about the experience we have. Thank you.